Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Hey, go Fury. 45. Wyatt. Set, cut.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Still set. 60 red. 60 red. Set, go.
Going to the ground again on first. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Black 40, smash, smash. Ready, ready.
Another carry for Robinson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Quick, yellow. Here we go. Blue, 32. 43 rail. Blue, check. Yellow, lining. Claw, check white. Hut, hut.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here we go. 10 black. Set.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Drill green. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Throwing deep towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 45. White.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Set. Ready. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Ready.
They're going for it, Young. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Crazy, crazy, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Now May on 4th down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. 1st down, here's Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Quick throw completed by May. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, go,
Trying to throw for it with May. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set, cut. 33, yellow, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Clock swap. Set. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Staying with Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On the set.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Ready. Blue, 32. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed to his running back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Here we go. Check smash. Mega. Ready.
They'll run it with Robinson. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Swift now from the pistol. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Going to run again with Swift. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Made out a throw on 3rd. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down, Young. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Green Jack. 6. Mega. Black shot. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. He's trying to go deep again. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie it in the final minute of the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick.
Bengals 6.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. May now from the gun. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Bengals 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengals 1st down.
To the air yet again. May escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's May. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's May again. Pass brought in by Tanaroa McMillan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cincinnati.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Swift is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
7. Cameron Dicker to
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
White, white, black ultra. Ref, here we go. 50, green, dog red. Hut.
Now it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
60 red. Hey, green. Fury, yellow. Smash, red.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
45. Blaster. 6. 6. Mega. Slide 2. Ready?
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. It's fielded at the 14. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's May to the air. It's downfield. He's got it. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Come on, striker. 3-3. Blue 32. Check smash. Say.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Drill green.
Young working from the gun. That's more of the catch out left. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Jack, green jack. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Swift. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll motion Johnson right. May. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Fails to find his running back.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Big strike here to Moore. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
To the air on first down. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go. Black, 95.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go pink. 45. White. Smash. Red. Hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Bengals will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick six.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about that?
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Broncos 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jumping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This what you don't want to see more, you want to see more. But you want to see
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Blue. 32. Set. Hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
On the ball.
Looking quickly here.
Striker. 3-3.
That's another Broncos first.
Young on 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That's up and through after. And the Broncos shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Leads to third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
On play action, here's May. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, let's punch it in here, baby.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit. Mega.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
It's a pickup of 46 yards.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Blue striker. Drill green. Rail yellow. Set.
1st down. Young. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Field, black. Here we go. 33, yellow. Zulu, black. Needle, blue. 10.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Black ultra. Fury, yellow. Blue, 32. Green jack. Black shot. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Third and long for him here. It's on target to Moore. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Robinson, and he's in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Here's Young to the line now. His guy's going for 2.
Mega.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Check striker. Hut.
Flying forward on the ground. And he will get across for 2, and that makes it a 12-point game. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Swift gets it on the option, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
May off the play fake. Throw right side, caught by Fanning. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've got first down here from the 36.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
So Reed to give to Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing play action, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy. Yep, 5. Here we go. Crazy.
May now on 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Flag blue, 33, yellow. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
10 yards on the
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 12. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Black Ultra. Here we go, set. Black, 95. Blue striker. Set, huh?
Throwing from the gun here. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Striker, come on, set. Yellow, 22. 43 rail. Check smash.
Trying one here with Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
38. White. Ready?
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
52 blaster, down. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Hut.
Young throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Rail, yellow. Ready.
Throwing now. That's more of the catch out left. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense. can get him out.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got more once again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
52 blue, smash, red. Claws red. Slice blue. Black shot. Hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Okay, ready?
Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Set, ready, Edo blue. Red, cycle. Set.
To throw. This is hauled in by Harris. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. Stop.
This is Corey Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk. Go.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready?
They'll run it out of the pistol. Kronsky-Merritt. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Here we go. Black 95. Ready.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Punk just jealous cause they can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, my legs plain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. 100 grams.